So let's talk about that whole drama about CeCee and the whole Marvel Rivals $40,000 tournament. I think by now everybody knows the main points of what happened. There was a big tournament sponsored by NetEase, and 48 creators were competing for the big prize money. A player known as Kingsman really wanted the money to pay for college and other things. So he was suggesting that the team switch up their characters, which gives them a better chance at winning. So during the clip here, you can see one person, Zaza, went 0 and 5 and 0.
Taste and point proven right now. Do you understand?
No, it's
Well,
not.
you've been making
Yes,
me play
it
Of course I'm gonna
How
play.
do you not see the problem right now?
First of all, it's
that ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm
You're
getting
only
value
able to
because I'm
rekill them because
1v6ing.
Hulk isn't
Which means no frags, and they died 5 times, and even no assists. So it's like they're not even helping the team in any way. Maybe they're AFK or doing something else. So you're really not playing the game at that point. So the team captain, CeCee, spoke to the tournament organizer that Kingsman kept complaining to the team to switch up so they can win. But then his own team turned on him, and he was removed by the tournament organizer. Now, Basim, the tournament organizer, would later regret his decision, and this led to a lot of backlash against him too. So the thing here is people are playing in a tournament to win money. If your team or some members of your team don't care about winning and don't want the money and only want good vibes, then just play casual matches with your friends. Kingsman was pretty much carrying the team and getting the most points that time. While you have a player that's going 0, 5, and 0, and that player was using Black Widow, which is supposed to be a bad character, but this person really wanted to play that character no matter what. But it just shows the team composition was not working, so they had to change things up if they wanted to win, but most of the team members did not want to do that.
Guys, listen. You may not want the money, but I do, okay? I really want to win. I need money for college. I need money for everything. And I want to try my hardest to get the right composition.
For real, bro. The next time you bring up this topic, I will use you, bro. It's not happening this game. Maybe we consider it again, but like, I don't think so, bro. Stop doubting on me, bro.
So after Kingsman got removed from the tournament, that team went on to lose anyways, and CeCee got a lot of heat from the internet for this. So she made a video response about what happened before the viral clip. And she says that no matter what character Zaza changed to, she was still going to go 0 and 5 because Kingsman was breathing down her neck for the past 30 minutes about the same issue. Well, here's the thing. If you see the problem going on for that long, then you should fix it before it gets worse. And she tries to defend Zaza by saying Kingsman was putting so much pressure on Zaza and she wasn't locked in or focused in the game. That's why she did so bad that time. Well, if she ran a support class or healer or something easier to use, that would help the team even more. Even if you don't get any points in frags or kills, at least you can do assists or do some healing, something better. And during this response video, she says that they even argued about this for an hour. Well, do you guys want to win or not? When someone is suggesting to switch your character around even for meta, which gives you a better chance at winning, then why not? Do you want to play Black Widow just for fun and just for good vibes and to lose? Or are you actually trying to play to win the tournament? You know, what are you there for? So this situation reminds me of doing raids in Destiny. There are certain abilities, weapons, classes, and builds that work best on certain bosses and certain situations. And if you play something else, your chances of winning are a bit lower. It's possible, but a lot harder. So I can understand how Kingsman was frustrated in that situation, telling your team to switch to other characters that can help your team even more. There's a lot of games out there that have this team synchronization with classes, so I get what the issue was here, I understand. But in the end, it really came down to having a few people that did not want to win, that were not serious in a tournament, versus one really good player on their team that wants to win. So after this whole situation kind of went down, Kingsman got a lot of support from the internet, and CeCee's reputation went downhill, and she lost some sponsors for her actions, and then she got exposed even more for some other things she said. So I understand what happened here. I mean, the issue went on from 30 to 60 minutes, according to what CeCee said in her video, and Kingsman was telling them to kind of change characters for a long time, and he was frustrated with Zaza for a while, but I wonder if this whole situation could have been avoided if Kingsman was able to ask if he could be swapped for a different person on a different team, you know, we'll give you Kingsman, but we want this other player in return, and see if, that works out for both teams in the end. I'm not sure if that's an option in the tournament, like were the teams locked in, or is there a way to kind of swap players for different teammates on different teams? But yeah, when I saw this, it brought back memories of doing raids in Destiny right away, because sometimes you want to tell players, can you please switch to this class with this build, with these weapons, because that's going to help our team more. But some players don't want to help out. They want to do their own thing, and in the end, nobody wins. So anyways, what are your thoughts about this? Who was right? Who was wrong? Tell me your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you later.